Good day, everyone. Today, we'll learn about the preparedness of landslide. But first, what is landslide? Landslide is a sliding down mass of earth or rock from a mountain or cliff.
Disaster preparedness, especially landslide. These are the things you need to prepare before landslide. First and foremost, water for our drinking. Second is the food, at least 3 days of supply on non-perishable foods. Third is cell phone for important contact. Fourth is flashlight, just in case when the landslide occur at night. Fifth is first aid kit for just in case there is an injured person. And lastly, we must be aware if ever there is a heavy rain, so expect that there is a landslide follows, especially people who are near to the mountain.
These are the tips of preparedness during landslide. First, be prepared to evacuate at a moment's notice. Second, if you suspect imminent danger, evacuate immediately. Inform affected neighbors if you can, and contact your public works, fire, or police department. Third, listen for unusual sounds that might indicate moving debris such as trees cracking or boulders knocking together. If you are indoors, find cover in the part of the building that is the farthest from the approaching landslide. Take shelter under a strong table or a bench. Hold on firmly and stay put until all movement has stopped. If you are in the outdoors, move quickly away from its likely path, keeping clear of embankments, trees, power lines, and pools. Stay away from the landslide area. The slope may experience additional failure for hours to days. So that is the tips you have to know during landslide.
After landslides, continue to take precautions and listen to and follow directions from local authorities. Listen to the radio, watch your local news channels, and follow your local news outlets or emergency officials on social media for further instructions from official and local leaders. Stay away from the slide area until local officials say it is safe to enter. Look for and report broken utility lines to appropriate authorities. Reporting potential hazards will get the utilities turned off as quickly as possible, preventing further hazard and injury. Check your home's foundation, chimney, and surrounding land for damage. Replant damaged ground as soon as possible because erosion caused by loss of ground cover can lead to flash flooding. If you suspect your home is unsafe, do not enter. Rely on the professionals to clear your home for re-entry if you are unsure.
There are also various direct methods of preventing landslide. These include modifying slope geometry using chemical agents to reinforce slope materials, installing structures such as pile and retaining walls, growing rocks, joints, and fissures, diverting debris pathway, and rerouting surface and underwater drainage.
There are 6 types of landslide, including falls, topples, translational slides, lateral spreads, and flows. These are the activities that cause landslide. They include clear cutting, mining, and quarrying, bad agricultural practices, and construction activities. On September 20, 2018, a landslide caused by a heavy rainfall and carrying operations by Apoland and Carry Corporation in Naga, Cebu, Philippines killed 78 people. Though the exact cause of landslide was still being determined, as February 22 heavy rains are probably to blame. Heavy rains drenched Leyte and Mindanao, the island immediately south of Leyte, through most of February, triggering widespread flooding. And I also want to share the deadliest landslide in the Philippines, remembering Ginsalgon, the worst landslide in the Philippine history. The 50th anniversary of the Ginsalgon landslide on February 17 quietly passed as an ordinary day for most Filipinos. Among the dead were 246 students from the elementary school. A landslide is a slipping of a slope or cliff that causes large amounts of rock and soil to collapse. A sinkhole is a collapse in a flatter area that causes a hole to open up in the ground.
Preparedness is defined by the United Nations International Strategy for Disaster Reduction, or UNISDR, as knowledge, capabilities, and actions of governments, organizations, communities, groups, and individuals for effectively anticipate, respond to, and recover from the impacts of likely imminent or current hazard events or conditions. Disaster preparedness must go beyond emergency relief and life-saving action. Should begin with a mitigation and prevention that include a combination of environmental, social, and economic aspects. Preparing for disasters saves countless lives, speed up people's recovery, and saves money. Disaster preparedness isn't just the right thing to do, but it's the smart things to do. We must step action and investment in preparedness now, rather than waiting for the next disaster to hit.